Let us try to dissect the poem line by line. Busy old fool, unruly son, why dost thou thus through windows and through curtains call on us? The poem begins with an apostrophe. Apostrophe means the speaker is directly addressing somebody or something which is actually not present there. So the speaker here is addressing who? The sun, which is actually not present in the room. Now, as soon as you spot an apostrophe, you have to understand that the poem has a conversational tone. This kind of style deeply affected poets like Eliot, like Sylvia Plath. I have already made a video on Sylvia Plath's poem Mirror, which also has a conversational tone. Now the son is being scolded, but for what? It is being scolded for disturbing the lovers early in the morning. Now you can see the contrast. Sun is very busy, it has lots of work to do, but the lovers are calm, composed, relaxing in their room, and they hardly have any concern or they are hardly bothered about the worldly functioning. All right. Now, if you see the literal meaning, busy. Of course, the son is busy, old. The son is like a parental figure who maybe is trying to encroach into the space of the youngsters. So the sun is old, of course, million and million of years old, and it is unruly, it is uncontrollable. One cannot, especially the lovers, they cannot control the sun. Okay. In other words, what the speaker is doing, he is actually, asking the son that why are you like this? Why do you behave like a cranky old man? This speaker is saying that the sun may have an overwhelming or a powerful influence on many things just like seasons, but the sun should remember, the speaker is challenging the sun, that you should remember that we lovers, we are not going to be influenced by your overwhelming presence. Okay, we are free. We want to stay free. We want to enjoy our merry time. We want to have our own freedom, and therefore we will not be ruled by you, unlike the other things in the universe. All right. So must to thy motions lovers seasons run. You should know that our season, this time of our life, is not affected by you. You may affect the seasons or the climatic conditions, but not us. Okay, saucy pedantic wretch. Now he is actually scolding the son and telling him, go chide. Now he is listing the people who can be actually influenced and controlled by the sun. So he mentions, go chide late school boys. Okay, the school boys who are running late to school, you can go and bother them, just shine upon them, wake them up. And sore prentices. Uh, Prentices is actually a short form for apprentices. So you can, try to boost those lazy apprentices or trainees who are not willing to go to work. Next, go tell court huntsmen that the king will ride, call country ants to harvest offices. The speaker is saying that go inform the court huntsmen. Who are these huntsmen? Actually, this is about King James the First, who was very fond of hunting. And so the speaker is saying you can just go and tell those servants that the king is ready for hunting and now get ready and go and assist the king. All right. So he is persuading the son to bother these insignificant people, okay, and not the lovers, because their time and their life is very important. Lastly, actually he is going in an ascending order, and lastly he addresses or he tells the sun that you can just wake up the ants since they have to go for harvesting. And this last line, called country ants to harvest offices, can also refer to working class people who have to be on their work timely. Okay? Love all alike, no season knows, nor clime, nor hours, days, months, which are the racks of time. So love is beyond all this. Okay, love has people who are in love. They don't have any worldly task. Okay, our job is to be in the company of each other. Okay, so love treats everything alike. In a nutshell, the speaker is saying that the lovers, they are not bothered by time, they are not controlled by time. Coming to the second stanza of the poem, thy beams so reverend and strong, why shouldest thou think I could eclipse and cloud them with a wing? The speaker is telling the sun, why do you think that you are so powerful, you are so strong and respected? You should not think so, because you are wrong. Since I can eclipse you, I can just shut your rays with one wing. Okay, just see the hyperbolic, assumptions of the speaker. But that I would not lose your sight so long. I can actually shut you by just winking an eye, but no, I am not going to do that, because if I shut my eye, I will lose the sight of my beautiful beloved who is sitting in front of me. So I don't want to do that. So, in appreciation of the beauty of his beloved, all these lines have been written. Now, if our eyes have not blinded thine, look and tomorrow late tell me whether both the Indias of spice and mine be where thou leftest them. Now, first the speaker says that I can blind you. In the next moment, he is saying that even my beloved can just shut you down. Now, the speaker goes on making a far fetched claim, and he says that if your eyes have not been blinded by the power of my beloved, just check during your course, or just check during your journey, that whether India and West Indies are still at the same place where you last saw them, or where you last left them. Because everything now, all these states and countries, all these places are now encompassed inside us lovers. Ask for those kings whom thou saw yesterday, and thou shalt hear all here in one bed lay. Now tell me, if you still can spot those kings where you saw them yesterday or the last time, are they still there? Those kings, those honored people, no, they are not there, because they are now with us in our bedroom. Everything that is important in the world, every person that is important or significant in the world is now encompassed. They have all contracted within us, because we are all powerful. All things are now with the speaker, and the entire world of even trade and commerce, you can spot the phrases spice, okay, India, or entire trade, commerce, everything that's important, money, everything has actually come to us now. Hence, in the first stanza, the speaker was chiding the sun, go away, don't disturb us. And now he is saying that lovers are not aloof from the materialistic world. The entire materialism, trade, commerce, everything is associated with the lovers, and they are one and the same. Okay, so he is contrasting his own words. She is all states. This is the last stanza. She is all states, and all princes I. Okay, now he is making a further big claim and announcement that my beloved is all countries. Okay, all the countries of the world has been encompassed within my lover, and all the princes or the kings have come inside me. Okay, so I am someone who is controlling, the prince controls the state. Now only the lovers exist, the entire world, country, everything has merged within them. Okay, all the honors. Now let's see the next line. Princes do but play us compared to this. Everything that is separate from us, everything is imitation, everything is illusion. All honors mimic. Every accomplishment, every honor in the world is a mimicry, it is fake. All wealth, alchemy. All money, wealth, everything is alchemy, means it is something which is artificial, something which is metallic and not real gold. Okay, Thou, son, art half as happy as we, in that the words contracted thus. So he is telling the son that now that you are old and weak, you must be very happy now that the entire world has contracted just to my beloved and myself. So now your task has lessened to a greater quantity. So you must be happy that you don't have to, rotate or you don't have to cover the entire world, but you have to only surround me and my lover. That is, you have to only move around our bedroom. Thine age asks is, since you are old, you now need some kind of relaxment, and since thy duties be to warm the world, it is your task to warm the entire world. That's done in warming us. And now that heavy task, tedious task is just done by warming the two of us. Since here to us and thou art everywhere, you are here near our bedroom, that means you have covered the entire world. This bed thy center. Now our bed should be your center. Instead of rotating around the earth, you should consider our bedroom as the center, and these walls thy sphere. You have to rotate around the wall and not around the earth. All right, so now you are free. Your workload has lessened to a greater quantity. You can just relax and warm our bedroom. Now you can see how John Donne has unified the sensibilities in his poem. The poem evokes both intellectual ideas and it also has a deep emotion. Intellectual ideas include all these far-fetched conceits like geographical images, all the imageries concerning trade, marketing, wealth, money, countries, states, prince and kings. All these signify intellect, okay, intellectual conceits. And there is a deep emotion. You can feel the love, you can feel the closeness between the two lovers, the attachment they have, the fulfillment of their love, and this signifies a deep emotional connect, a deep emotional aura of the poem. All right, so there is a unified sensibility, there is no disassociation of sensibility in the poem. Okay, so metaphysical poets, especially John Donne, was known for unification of sensibility, and you can spot a number of hyperboles in the poem, a number of imageries, but you will also see how the poet keeps on contrasting himself throughout the poem.